Hi everyone. Okay, so we all have to deal with banks every day, don't we? We're forced to. We're forced to deal with this corrupt, criminal system, and they are guilty of rigging the Forex, foreign exchange markets, and they laugh about it and take advantage of people. And that includes gold and silver. Meanwhile, George Soros holds gold and silver, and a lot of other ultra wealthy billionaires, they have billions of ounces of gold. And the central banks are also collecting gold. So I read a few of these articles here about market rigging cases, and all they do is UBS, HSBC, Citibank, etc. All they do is go, okay, we'll pay 3.4 billion in fines, and then we just go back to work. So these people who work at the banks, they're so-called bosses. Oh yes, and look right here, silver producers, the miners, are producing at a loss right now. But as I was saying, these people that are involved in the rigging are laughing and joking. They're an inside club, and their bosses look the other way. Then sometimes they just suspend them for a while, the traders, and then they come back to work. Okay, I think here is one that I read. I'm going to show you this because it's really sad. We are all their fools. Fools, fools, fools. They can get away with anything. And then, if you commit a crime, or an average person commits a crime, or even doesn't commit a crime, the police or whoever is after you to fine you, to charge you, to jail you, to meet their quotas. But these monsters in the banks get off scot-free, even though they are lying, cheating, corrupt criminals. Alright, so they have traders with nicknames like the Three Musketeers, the A-Team, plotted in internet chat rooms to manipulate currency markets for years, profiting at the expense of clients, and then congratulating themselves for their brilliance, regulators said Wednesday as they fined 5 banks $3.4 billion. Did I mention, I think I did, that they don't have to even admit it? They just go, okay, we'll just pay it, don't investigate, we'll just pay the fine so we can carry on. And then they say things like this, yes, yeah, baby, nice work, gents. They compliment each other because they have no conscience. Okay, now just as an example, okay, so I read this and I actually understood it. And so it goes like this. People wanted to buy dollars with British pounds. So the bank lowers the rate of pounds to dollars so that those clients have to pay more, and then the traders end up getting the money. And they think they're all so hot and great. $650,000 just by changing it a little bit, you know, from $1.6213, from $1.6276, it ends up at this, a slight amount, right? But if it's enough money, they can profit this. Yes, it's sad because they are sick. Look, in the aftermath, RBS trader used the chat room to thank his compatriots, saying, nice. We killed it, right? With an expletive right here. Okay, you see? Now I want to show you something else. Why you should get silver. And even if you wait, it may go down more because they're in on bringing it down. Okay, this is not normal. The gold and the silver is being produced below market value before production, before they can even break even. They're mining gold and silver at a loss. Banks do not commit crimes. Bankers, executives, supervisors, and traders do. But that's who banks are. Banks are these people. So the banks are committing the crimes. That is a ridiculous comment. Okay, look at this. Here is life and our world. Goldman Sachs, Rockefellers, Rothschilds, okay, let's HSBC, whoever else. All the bankers, top bankers that make more banks and more bankers, etc., who lie, cheat, and steal to get rich. How else do they make $500,000 per year plus bonuses and have enough money to do whatever they want, a la Wolf of Wall Street, and go insane and everything, and live their disgusting, immoral lives without conscience? Okay, so here's who's running the world. You might call this just the satanic forces, right? They own and control special interest groups, military-industrial complex, corporate lobbyists, mainstream media. So those groups manipulate the government. Industrial complex has permanent wars. Corporate lobbyists bribe Obama. Mainstream media brainwashes you, misinforms you. Then the government runs the police. The government runs the military, sacrificial soldiers. The government runs the alphabet agencies. Now, where does Google fit in all this? Is Google here at the government, or is it moving up, 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 up to here? NASA, Google, all of that. They're way up in here too. Yes, this is the truth. Okay, now I just want to show you that Basel, the Bank of International Settlements, okay, Bank of International Settlements right here, declared that gold is not in the least risky category. The Bank of International Settlements, right here at BIS in Basel, is the central bank for central banks. Even the authorities in Switzerland are not allowed to go into this institution. Why is that? So Goldman Sachs is driving gold down. Why? Because is it to shake out weak hands? So in the past, you know, they had to have a certain amount of money in each bank. Okay, 8% of their assets, according to a special formula. They had to have a certain amount of money in their banks, assets, but before it couldn't be gold. So they had to sell their gold in order to get money into their account to show that they had it, or they weren't really viable. This is as I understand it. But now the Bank of International Settlements says that gold is is riskless. So gold was considered riskless. Don't you find that amazing? Why wouldn't gold be a tier 1 asset? They don't want you to know. Gold is really something to have. And if it goes down, and silver too, the banks are buying silver. And they're buying gold. This is the truth. And get your hands on some. Really and truly, get your hands on some. And do yourself a favor. Okay, check out this. Well, before I show you this, I want to show you this. The Bank of International Settlements building. Let's see if it's here. Okay, no. I'll find it for you later. Paul Craig Roberts, banks are a looting mechanism. Dollar to die in 2015. Well, I don't really know about this, but for example, I just want to tell you an experience that happened to me. I had to pay a $92 bill in Italy in euros. So I had to do a bank transfer. That transfer cost 60 euros. Then the receiving people, they said, oh, you made a mistake, you have to cancel it. So I canceled it. That cost another 40 euros. Do you see what happened here? 100 euros to pay a $92 euro bill that was, I had to end up canceling and resending again, so I'm up to like 130 euros to pay a 92 euro bill. This hurts. Alright, so now I want to show you this. The banking elite. Did I show you this? Okay, this is the miners, okay? Here is what silver is right now. This is for silver miners. Here are their operating costs. So silver is even down right now as I speak, like to 1530. So this is what it costs for them to produce 1 ounce, but silver is here. So they are in the red. Okay, just wanted to show you that to prove a point, and then get rid of that and make this video under 15 minutes. But it's important to know because you need to run out and buy silver. Okay, there's some other interesting stories here that I want to show you, that some are shocking. Like, for example, this one. Please don't go read this. Cannibal Pastries trial began. This is in Brazil, I think. Horrible. Some crazy people made pastries with human flesh, okay? Empanadas. Alright, now this is really cool. Pope Francis is going to build showers for homeless at the Vatican. Okay, now when you see the Pope, you might wonder what this getup is. What is all this regalia and, you know, who knows? But anyway, this story right here about the showers is really interesting. How this one guy, he wanted to, Konrad Krajewski, this guy right here, he wanted to take out a homeless person, and he said, I can't go because I stink. And then they decided, he did take him to a Chinese restaurant, even though he was stinky, and then they decided to put in showers, which is really cool. But why are they wearing those get-ups? Let's see if I can find my... Alright, pagan fish god. Okay, look at these get-ups. Well, everything has a long tradition, and everything has come from something else. No one knows where we came from. It's all a big traditional illusion and mistake. So pray for truth and wisdom, because we're in the dark right now, you know. So, and also buy silver. You have to get it. Go out and get some and give people silver for Christmas. All right, it's 15:35. Thank you for watching and God bless.